Let's go from something like this to something like this, where the silences have been auto-deleted. There's no extra plugins, no extra cost, just you and Adobe. Let's open up a new project, drop in some footage, and I'm gonna do 2 audio tracks. But this method would work if you only had 1. I'm gonna sync up these 2 audio tracks by trying to get them pretty fairly close like this, and then I'm gonna click on one. Then I'm gonna select both of them by clicking and holding Shift, right click, come down to synchronize, and synchronize the audio, click OK. Now my audio tracks are perfectly synced. Now let's go to File, Export, Media, and we wanna just export just the audio. So on this preset here, I'm gonna click Wave 48, and I'm gonna click Export. Then I want to open it up in Adobe Audition and click File, Open, and here it is. Then I want to go to Effects, Diagnostics, and Delete Silence. I like to do Command A, select everything, then click Find Levels, and then I click Scan, and it's telling me that anything below -85 is silence, anything above -82 is not. It's telling me the duration of how long do we want those pauses to be, and typically a third of a second is what I like, so I'd like to set these numbers to 300 milliseconds. I'll set those to 300 milliseconds. I'll click Rescan, and then if you look, you can click and find everywhere is detected silence. You can adjust these numbers as you wish, and you can rescan it. Now, if we were just doing audio, I would just click this delete all button and it would just clean it up. But because there's a video attached, we need to create markers. So I'm going to do Command A, and then I'm gonna right click and click Create Markers. Then I'm gonna click on the Markers panel right here, and you want the first marker to start at 0. So if it doesn't, you can click into it and make it 0. Mine does, because there was no audio at that time. And I'm gonna do Command A, and I wanna change the marker type into subclip. I'm gonna do a quick save, and then I'm gonna open Adobe Media Encoder. I'm gonna go to where that file is saved, just right here, drag and drop it on there. All we're doing is we need to add a video to this audio track. And so we'll change our format into something like QuickTime. And then our preset, we could pick this Apple ProRes 422 proxy. And then we just want to make sure that our frame rate is the same. And in my original frame rate, if I click on my video right here, or I can see it right here, the frame rate is 24 frames a second. So we want to make sure that that matches. This is at 29.97. And so I'm going to drop it down to 24. And I'm going to click OK. Then I'm just going to click the play button to export it. And it's already exported. Then in Premiere, I want to create just a new bin to house all this. I'm just going to call it subclips. And then I'm going to double click. And here's the file I just made. Click import. It's brought in the original file and all of its subclips. The original file we don't actually need. Just click on it and click delete. Then we want to select all the other ones. Do Command A, come up to clip and click create multi-camera source sequence. I want timecode selected. I want to create single multicam source sequence and OK. Open this subclips in its own sequence. I'm going to hold Command and double click on it. And that opens it up, and it's all there with gaps in between the time codes. Since I have 2 audio tracks, I need to make sure that this has 2 audio tracks. If you only have 1, you're good to go. But if you have 2 audio tracks, lock down the video track, do Command A, hold Option or Alt, and drag down the audio. So now you have 2 audio tracks with all your videos. Now I'll unlock it and do Command A and Command C to copy all of them. Then I'll come back to this original one, and I'm gonna paste all the clips here. I'm just gonna go Command V. This might seem odd, but you actually don't need the clips that you got from Audition anymore at this point. So you're gonna go into the sequence of those subclips and the process clips folder, and you're going to click delete. It's gonna give us this warning. You're gonna just say yes, and it's going to remove all the silence. So now all we do is we do Command A, go up to sequence, close gap. And what's really cool is, say it deleted silence that you actually want, the original videos and everything is still there. That's it. Because you watched this whole video, I bet you would want to know how to edit even faster. So click on this video right here.